Hello everybody, it's me, Ecsetra, again. We're doing another one of these 1.17 uploads. Yeah, I kind of like this. I like the flow of this. So in the last episode we talked about the blocks. So in this episode we're going to talk about the items and hopefully the mobs if we get to them. If not, then that video will come out later. Okay, so first up we have the amethyst shard. Drops from amethyst crystals and can be used to craft a telescope. Okay, that sucked. Yeah, they're fine. I feel like they should add more to them than just, oh look, you can make Optifine zoom, but worse. So I'd put them at a 6. I'm hopeful that they add something else to them, but at this point in time, I'm not really sure that's gonna happen. Hopefully they do, though. So next up, we have perhaps the cutest item ever made, the bucket of axolotl. Oh my gosh, we haven't talked about the mobs, but if we do, but hopefully when we do, the axolotl is a very cute mob, and the bucket of axolotl can be used by using a water bucket on an axolotl, similar to most fish actually. And yeah, just based purely on its cuteness, 7. It also has some other uses, like you can pick them up and transport them, and we'll get into more of that when we talk about the mobs. But yeah, just based purely on cuteness, 8, yeah, 8 for sure. It's so cute. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. Yeah, next we have the brush. It is used to sweep away debris from archaeological art items, and sweeps off archaeological items one layer at a time, similar to the block breaking animation, but does not permanently change the look of the block it is used upon. Yeah, it also comes in a blue-green variant, and is may imply a connection to copper, since since it shares both of the colors with copper, the orangish and the greenish. And it's currently using placeholder art, as we talked about with the archaeological items in the last episode. So the brush, it surely came out of nowhere. I don't know if that's good or bad. Currently I like it a little bit. I mean, it's cool-ish. Like, I don't really know how much use it'll have apart from just doing that, but the fact that early game, if you find one of these, if the brushes come in chests, that's great. That's incredible, because as they showed in Minecraft Live, so the guy found a diamond block. So if you spawn next to this and you get a brush and you get a diamond block and an emerald block instantly, I mean, that's crazy. So I'd put this at a 7. Next we have the bundle, aka the poor man's shulker. Yeah, these are pretty cool. They're honestly, they feel kind of like a mod, if I do say so. Yeah, I don't know. They feel a little bit modded. Not gonna lie. Just a little. But yeah, they can contain one cumulative stack of any variety of items. Stack sizes are sustained. For example, a bundle containing 32 blocks of wool with a stack size of 64 could only hold 8 ender pearls, because the stack size of ender pearls is 16, so that would be half a stack of ender pearls, which, I don't know, kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like, I kind of see why that could work. Yeah, items are added by dragging the bundle to an item and clicking on it. My favorite part about it is tooltips are shown and the tooltips show every item in the bundle, which is very cool. There are some texture packs that do that for shulkers, which is also very cool. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's probably one of my favorite parts about them. Items drop into the inventory when right-clicked. They're like Poor Man's Shulker. Depends on the crafting recipe, but now 7. Ceramic shards. We talked about these last episode. They are obtained with a brush at archaeological sites. They come in many different colors and designs, including depicting different pictures, such as an ender dragon, Alex, Steve, a skeleton, a vindicator, and a tree, which all of those are very cool. And yeah. This is also using placeholder art, because of course it is. All archaeological items are currently using placeholder art. But yeah, they can be placed and customized on clay pots. I'm gonna put these at the same one. I'm gonna say, I guess, 7. They're kind of useless, at least from what we've seen so far. They're semi-useless. I mean, they're just decoration, which is not useless, but, I mean, you know, 7. Copper ingot can be used to craft the block of copper and all that stuff, and can be used to craft a lightning rod. I don't know. Cool-ish. I'd say like 7, just because it can be used to craft a block of copper. Glowberries can be eaten and can be used as a light source. This is weird because it's an edible light source, and as I was talking about last episode, it'd be very cool, but also kind of funny, if when you ate it, it gave you the glowing effect, and then you could, like, combine it with an arrow, in a way, some way, and that arrow would become a spectral arrow, but, like, another similar effect. Yeah, just theorizing. That'd be cool, and I like it. I like that idea. But yeah, they're a light source. Hopefully you can place them on anything. If it's just grass or stuff, that'd be sad, but I'd put it at a solid, 7, I guess. 3. Mike? No? Okay. Telescope. Crafted from amethyst, shards, and copper, and when held allows the player to see far away through a small eclipse. So you're talking about optifine zoom, but you have to, you know, actually craft it which is... I don't know. I use Optifine. Some people don't. So for those people, this will be very... Ignore the clock in the background, please. So for the people who don't use Optifine, this will be a very welcome addition. But because I do use Optifine, I don't feel like this will be that useful for me. Unless of course there's like, unless it zooms further. But currently, because I do use Optifine, this is semi-worthless to me. I mean, then again, Optifine is technically a mod. Yeah, okay. And sometimes I play on Forge, and I don't really know why it won't let Optifine work for that, so that'd be cool. Yeah, the last item we have are the spawn eggs for the new mobs, which, I mean, obviously, and they're spawn eggs, so nothing much to them. Just, it would suck if you had to type out like /summon for the warden. But yeah, that's they're spawn eggs. I mean 7. Okay, so that was actually quicker than I expected it to be. But now we're moving on to the mobs. The axolotl. They are based on the critically endangered Mexican salamander with the same name in real life. They're found in bodies of water in lush caves. And they will be the first ever amphibian added to Minecraft. That is very cool. I like amphibians a lot. They're pretty cute. Unfortunately, if we also got the swamp, in the 2019 biome vote, if we also got the swamp, we would have 2 amphibians. But no, I am, however, glad that we did vote mountains, because I mean, what if we weren't able to get caves, because, you know, swamps and caves don't really seem the same. But yeah. They can be caught in a bucket like fish, and as we mentioned earlier, and when they are caught in a bucket, you tame them, which is an interesting mechanic. And they'll actually fight for you, and when they're hurt, they play dead and then regenerate their health. And then there is a chance for them to actually regenerate their owner, which I think is very cool. And I'm trying not to die as I talk, which is very difficult. Whoa, this man is just sniping for no reason. Wait, he fell? Oof. And I know the last guy came up here. But yeah. Oh, poor guy. But yeah, they fight for you, and they fight drowned guardians, and I think a few other things. Elder guardians and fish. Fish, surprisingly. Fish is a kind of weird one. Yeah, and yeah, that's cool. They're super cute as well. Incredibly cute. 9, almost a 10. Next we have the glow squid. I'm gonna say, I'm disappointed in everyone who voted glow squid. The Icology would have been so much cooler. It's so cool. Like, it shoots ice. What more could you want in a mountain update? A semi-glowing squid? That's really what you want more? I'm disappointed in the people who did not vote Icology. But anyway, getting my anger out of the way, It originates from Minecraft Earth and glows in the same way that magma cube cores, blazes, and the eyes of spiders, drowned vexes, and endermen do, aka it doesn't glow. And they live in flooded caves, which is cool. Sorry, I'm just still upset. Like, the Iceology would have been amazing. Could you imagine that? Like, I know, and people were like, I don't want a reskin, and I'm like, bruh, you're literally voting for another squid. What do you mean? I'm just upset. Moving to a happy mob, we have the goat. That's not its name, it's just a goat. But yeah, the goat is very cool and kind of cute. I mean, it's like, as they said, it's like in between the axolotl and the final mob. They spawn in the mountain biomes, and they can jump very high and attack animals. They attack nearby animals, and yeah, there is a baby variant, which is which implies there's a way to breed them. Which I don't know what goats would help you with. I don't know, like, why would you need that? But yeah, they're kind of cute. I'd put them at a 7, 6. Yeah, 6. You could make a hidden goat trap. The Warden. Oh my gosh, this is the best. It's a new boss. Well, it's not technically a new boss, but like, come on. It's insane. It spawns in the deep dark. It is the first blind mob, which is, just gonna say it, it's amazing. It's awesome. It relies on sound, and it's called vibrations, and that it's the same as it works the same as the skulk sensor. And when sensing movement, it heads towards the source of that movement, which is how you can use snowballs to kind of, you know, lure it away from you. By throwing snowballs away from you, you can lead it there, and then you can walk around it. GG. So yeah, it seems to follow the same rules as the skulk sensor, which is pretty cool. And it does not detect you if you are sneaking. It is incredibly strong, at most 15 hearts of damage. Oh my gosh. In the clip, it brought a full netherite player down to 7 health points, or 3.5 hearts. Like, that is insane. I'm so excited. It deals so much damage, and it gets stronger when attacked, and stronger with less health, and it has 42 hearts. That's insane. It is at least as fast as the player's walking speed, and moves faster when it's attacked. It becomes aggravated when attacked, and at a certain point will follow the player continuously, regardless of any other distractions. So basically, you can't fight it. It's insane. I'm curious to see what it does with shields. Like, if shields will, like, deflect? Or not deflect, but, like, you know, if using a shield will help at all. I feel like right now they won't. Ooh, what if you could use copper to make a shield that would? That'd be cool. I'm just very happy about this update. And there's even more to it. It likely responds in relation to the huts seen in the clip. And the Warden's chest has a glowing core that resembles the Soul Speed enchantment will possibly attack any other mobs and is over 3 blocks tall, making it one of the tallest mobs in the game. It's crazy. I'd put this at a solid 10 out of 10. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an annoying game. The slime hit him. Whoa. Ah. Well, okay, so next we have World Generation. Amethyst geodes, tiny underground cave-like features, contain geode blocks, and all that. And when you step on an amethyst crystal, it makes a twinkling sound, which is pretty cool. Archaeological excavation. A new structure where archaeological items and ceramic shards can be found. Yeah. Not much there. Amethyst geodes. I forgot to rate it. Amethyst geodes I'd put at a solid 6. There's not much to them right now. But hopefully they add more. I'm hopeful. Yeah, archaeological excavations. 7. It's pretty cool. I feel like they could do even better, given time. The Deep Dark is a new biome. Warden spawn, contain candles, contains scope blocks, and contains dark stone. Amazing biome. 8. Dripstone, massive cave biomes containing vast quantities of stalactites and stalagmites. Awesome biome. 7. Lush caves are below azalea trees and can spawn axolotls and contain glowberries. Just because of the axolotls, that pushes it up to an 8. And next we have the mesh caves. These are bigger tunnel-like caves. And not much is known about it, but it was confirmed on Twitter by, I'm gonna butcher this name, Heinrich Keinberg, if I pronounce that correctly. And yeah, in general, more extreme and smooth terrain. Yeah, the mesh caves are pretty cool, and I like the smooth terrain. I'd put both of those at like a 7. And, yeah. In this update, it also added a revamped caves, which are much cooler now. Local water levels, which means water will now spawn in caves at a certain Y level, and you can get underwater oceans, underground oceans, which are amazing. We're assuming it also lowered the world. Maybe even lowered the lowest Y level. Also, mountains, height-dependent generation, revamped mountains completely, so maybe even raised the world height. And yeah, mineral veins will also be revamped. And oh my gosh, this update is amazing. All of the new world generations, solid 9. This is an amazing update. I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.